Yo, Andrew Holness, you want to go on? You need a piece of broadboard cross for your chest. Yeah, man, you need a man for a big man for just walk up to you and thump out your teeth them out your head. And jab one piece or two before in your head top. Cause watch your style and now, no? You need to tell me say all of you them in Jamaica, their name call upon something, you just send the police go murder them. And you not give them a chance to go in front of the court of justice. For go make them plea guilty or not guilty. And for them get them fair trial. Everybody you just want to kill, so you think you can kill off everybody in Jamaica? And you is a thief. I know you see and but get back your money and you still a mash down poor people house. And through election I come now, you get nice like you think you're good somebody. You is a little bloodthirst Freemason. And me I go see if you think you can kill off everybody in Jamaica. Me I go say. Me I go see if you think everybody in Jamaica are fool. Yeah man, you need a piece of two before cross your face man and drop piece in the head top and thump out your teeth them and do some wicked things. Yeah man, you want to go batty boy and we don't like you better you step down. Let me tell you that.
Andrew Holness and the Jamaican Labour Party have oppressed the poor so badly that the people of Jamaica turn against him. They turn against him and they don't care zero anymore. They must send some message to Andrew Holness and make Andrew Holness know what time it is. Now, this is what Andrew Holness want. May I tell you now? This is what he want. He want a civil war to break out in Jamaica so he can dodge the general election. He must pray for two things right now. He must pray for a civil war and he must pray for a disaster. So now that at the hurricane season, he is celebrating because he want the country to mash up so no election to run. Or a civil war break out. That's why he have the police them analyze the youth them so they can get up and say, "Cho, enough is enough, we tired of him." So they can retaliate and a civil war break out so he can put off the election so that he can have more time to deal with the what you call it again, make Jamaica become a republic. Once Jamaica become a republic and him become the president of Jamaica, then him can rewrite the constitution and put what him want. You understand me? I say put what him want, and there now he can put off the election for one next 5 years. So him have control of Jamaican people now that even gas and oil finding at the sea. If you realize him saying just want 5 more years. Just 5 more years him a sing pan. Him continually sing pan one more term. 5 more years people. Him having thing plan out. You understand? So people wanna stay calm. Stay calm. Don't make him drown out. Because God now send no disaster. The election have to run. You understand? Now, my viewers and my subscribers, let me tell you now what I go on now. Another family cried out. And when me say another family cried out, me mean say another family cried out because they lost a family member. Where? In the hospital. They lost a family member in the hospital. Remember when I said that most people that went to the hospital and got admit, it is a 10% chance they come out alive. Majority of who get admit in the hospital, they don't come out alive. Them come out dead, lifeless, unalive. This is how the hospital program now. Once you go in, you no must come out. At one point, I was thinking that maybe some sacrifice are going in the hospital or some organ, some organ system are going or something. I don't know what to think. But when you realize what's going on, this government are not doing anything to upgrade the healthcare system so it can become better. Nothing at all. Them not do to upgrade the healthcare system so it can become better. Instead, them tear it down more. Just like the education sector. Well, I have a video to play inside of this video about education as well. But me just a try to say to the people, this government are destroying our country. This government are destroying our country and taking advantage of the people of Jamaica. But bless up to my viewers and my subscribers them. Me hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful morning. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray, because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now my viewers and my subscribers, we have a lot coming up inside this update, so you definitely don't want to miss none. So watch the video until the end. And remember, like up the video, share up the video, and subscribe to the channel. Alright? Welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers them. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now people, remember to like and share this video. Remember to like and share this video. Also subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell. Alright? Now, my viewers, my subscribers, each and every time I come on here, I spoke about the healthcare sector, the healthcare system, and how the healthcare system is so broken. I always said to you guys that whenever you go into the hospital, it is a 10% chance you come out back. Even when you're strong and heart and not there. Even when you're going for just a simple matter, it is a 10% chance to see you come out back. This is how broken and cruel the healthcare system in Jamaica really are right now. And a lot of time when me say so, people say, "Tapping us, you don't know nothing. You have to go to hospital." Yeah, we not go to hospital, but we see it every day. People just lose them life like nothing whenever them go in at the hospital to go get care. Whenever they go to hospital to go get care, them now come out back. Just like this woman that go in and never come out back. Check it out.
The Jamaica health system killed my mom. This is probably going to be a long video. I'm not going to make it too long because who I want to get my message. I need you guys to share, like, comment on this video so it can boost, because I need this to get to Dr. Christopher Tufton. Okay? My mom died on June 6th. Mind you, my mom died on June 6th around 9 p.m. They moved my mom without contacting anyone to come and view the body. Who does that? They moved the body without contacting anyone in my family. Today is, I don't even know what date it is. Today is the 10th. My mom died from the 6th. I have yet to see my mom yet. And we keep on getting the runaround about, oh, my mom is at Spanish Town. Oh, my mom is at KPH. I keep on getting the runaround, and I don't even know if my mother dead. Because they might talk about, oh, we have to do this, we have to do this, we have to do that. This take 7 business days. Mind you, I have not seen my mom. I have not seen my mom. They didn't contact us and tell us to come view the body, and then they move it or give us a courtesy. No courtesy, no little nothing. So I have a right, I have every right in the world to feel how I feel. Because this needs to be fixed. My mom died unexpectedly on June 6, 2025. My mom was sick, right? A few years ago, she did a surgery and all that. But you know, people get sick, stuff happen, all of that. Apparently my mother did have a liver infection. After a month of being at Anata Bay public hospital, and you can correct me if I'm wrong about stuff, because I don't truly remember. I'm in Jamaica currently, but I don't truly remember the name and stuff. But I know she did there at the Anata Bay hospital for over a month, right? Over a month, back and forth, in and out, because she was sick. She keep on coughing, and remember that I have sickle cell, but it was never too bad, right? But then continue to say, oh, the sickle cell. Then, mind you, my sister brought my mom to a private doctor. The private doctor looked over the records and is like, oh, your mom has cancer. They didn't inform me of that, and this is after a month where they didn't tell my sister that my mom had cancer. She went back to the hospital and then she was being treated and all of that. And they also said they needed to treat her for liver problems, and they needed to give her antibiotics, and they're gonna treat it and do as best as they can. And mind you, all they were giving this lady is antibiotics. That's all. Fast forward, my mom felt kind of better. She went home. She went home until she started getting sick again. Her eyes was yellow, all of that. My mother go back down at the hospital again, the same hospital, and not to be a public hospital. And mind you, a further on down in a life is when you realize that some place are just not for people. I just honestly not for people. But as me say, is one reason and one reason only me I made this video, because a lot of investigations should have been gone. The craziest part about it, my mom, like, there's so much backstory upon this, like me all get so confused in my head, but I'm not gonna make when I got my angriness take over, so I cannot make this video. My mom wanna know how long my mother been want to use the bathroom for. My mother been want to use the bathroom, and then the doctor them a same anatomy hospital tell my mother, oh, she can't use the bathroom, she can't use the bathroom. And my mother want to use the bathroom. Mind you, they never put on a pampers for my mother. They never do no alternative to make sure say, okay, Fishy go use the bathroom, then just continue told her, oh no, you cannot use the bathroom, you cannot use the bathroom. Just like anybody else, my mother get fed up, and my mother try take our time and go into the bathroom, make it to the bathroom, fill in the bathroom, and then their excuse was, oh, we told her not to use the bathroom. Okay, so then what's the alternative? What's the alternative to this? Fast forward, my mother get really sick and she couldn't stay down there no more. We call KPH, everybody did full. Like all at the hospital them did full, no bed space for nobody. And guys, sorry if I talk fast and not understand, but understand say these are people that killed my mom. Like my mother could have get treatment, my mother could have, so much could have happened for my mother they here right now, and for these people walk around with them family and me there without a mother is sickening to me. The Jamaica health system is sickening. Fast forward to June 6th, my mom was transferred to KPH, Kingston Public Hospital. Mind you, after my mom spent, I don't even think 6 hours there, my mom died. My mom received so much blood, and their excuses at KPH was that my mom lost so much blood and she bleed out in her sleep. Last time I checked, nurses and doctors supposed to work 24/7 around the clock. So that's why I say there's a lot of investigation. If you have never have no bed, all of a sudden have bed and my mother died 6 hours. 6 hours later. If that was the case, she probably should have stayed in another bay hospital. Reason I made this video is because more investigation need to be done on why this and why that. My sister and my auntie go down a KPH, and the doctor, Dr. Blair, read out everything to them what it happened to my mother. And according to them, they never get any of this information from KPH from another bay. Like none of this, like liver infection, like all of this, them never get that information from another bay hospital to say what actually wrong with my mother so it can be treated correctly. Dr. Christopher Tufton, this needs to be investigated immediately. Who knows how much people, parents, grandmother, family member dead just because of this system and people that try to cover up shit. Everybody knows the money talk of Jamaica. And that's not the case. Nobody never want offer an alternative for nothing. Nobody never want offer an alternative for. But this needs to be investigated. So please, everybody, tag Dr. Christopher Tufton. If you don't have any advice for anything, just please leave it in the comments. Right now, my brain, there's so much information and my brain real not there. Just please share this video, boost this video, comment anything so this can be shared accordingly and this can be dealt with properly. Please. I'm gonna attach a screenshot right here that I have reached out to him multiple times on Instagram. sorry, on Instagram and by email, and he did not answer. And as I said, it's not fair for everybody to walk around freely, like, and wanna do this. It's not fair. Me need answer and me need closure, because me sure this needs to be further investigated. This needs to be further investigated, because this lady had family, this lady had kids, this lady has sisters, brothers, like, no. And I'll attach the screenshot that I had reach out.
I wonder if me can sing the Buju Banton song. You know which one? The one I go like this. Murderer, blood upon your shoulder. Kill I today, you cannot kill I tomorrow. Murderer and jewelers, your inside must yellow. You know, see, say you want Christopher Tufton, brain must be shallow. Murderer, it one who are wicked enough. Two of them are wicked enough, people. The two of them are wicked enough. Yo, I tell you, say the whole Jamaica Labour Party are wicked. Every single thing in the Jamaican Labour Party classified as wicked. Anything that move around Andrew Wallace and his criminal organization are wicked. Me tell you, I have told you guys, once you go into any hospital in a Jamaica, you know must come out back alive. It is a 10% chance you come out of any one of these hospitals alive. Now you can go down a hospital because you have one little boil on your backside. And when you go down there, they say, boy, you know, say boil a bleed. So you have to stay till the morning. But when you stay till the morning, family member here say, boy, your condition bad. And your condition get worse. And within a week time, you pass off. You're gone to a different world. When you go to seek answers, they have no answers for you. Because just like with Andrew Wallace, where him not answer to the people of Jamaica, you can't ask him nothing as the same thing in of these healthcare facilities. As the same thing. The healthcare system in Jamaica is so broken that everyone should be afraid to be admitted in any one of these hospitals here in Jamaica. Now we come like you have to get your own doctor, your own equipment them and have them in your yard, because the healthcare system in Jamaica is a national and an international disgrace. Me afraid to even hear about the word hospital. Me not even like hear the word hospital, because trust me, whenever you hear the word hospital, trust me, you know what? You start fret. Your heart start beat. Everything start chip out. You're scared to go to any one of these hospitals. Wickedness. But people, I think this young lady need to try hard to make some investigation go on. Even though nothing really come out of it. Whenever you jar for your lawyer and try to get things done the right and proper way, because the system sold out. Andrew Wallace control everybody in their pocket. I be a criminal around the system. Pure criminal. But one thing I can tell all of them is that just remember one thing. There is a God up above. There is a God that we pray to. We don't pray to no idol. We don't pray to no man. We don't pray to no Baphomet. And we don't pray to Andrew Wallace neither. We pray to our Lord and Savior. I'm a no say. He is the one that will take revenge on these heartless criminals. He is the one that will ensure that we get justice in this. All me can tell them say, repent. But again, I'll say it again, these criminals don't have no heart. They don't have no soul. So there's nothing to repent at. But people, state a thought down below in the comment section. And as usual, people, remember to like and share this video. Alright, we're moving on.
Yo, you see when a politician in Jamaica, all you boy from over Spanish Town, and the next one boy, my minister, go fix the hospital then, brother. Down at KPH is a disgrace, brethren. KPH is a disgrace. Be a more along the brethren. Go fix the hospital and stop walk up and down and about she say, he say, man. And the Prime Minister, boy, you give her 50,000 a bed. I see one lady go down on KPH. and sick. Yeah, my virgin auntie, sick, go down there. No bed, she sit down on the chair, drop asleep and lick her flipping head and catch chokes and dead at the hospital. And you uno out there and run up and down about labor right and PMP. You see uno people at Jamaica for going. Look on the hospital. Look on the hospital and more. Our next hospital along the west. We name Cornwall Regional Hospital. Yeah? Member another, me and a politician. Me never voted. Yeah? Me sit down and me listen to the news. And me hear the next opposition leader tell them, say, lay down the hospital and spend 5 billion and bill it. And that boy there from over Spanish Town, Cumberland Road, that boy there from Cumberland Road, that big nose boy, that prime minister boy down the have. Yeah, him me attack. No, don't lick it down how much money on people are west. 5 billion, you know. 5 billion did for bill and new hospital can mall up. Alright. Years after, that's what, 2018. Now what, 2025, yeah? 27 billion, brother. And still counting an hospital and mall, brethren. And Jamaica tell me now about politics, eh? And I run about bro God. You see one people at Jamaica. When you see one people at Jamaica, you know for go. That me I couldn't know, you know. Uno people at Jamaica, you see and you see uno people born on CVM and uno TVJ and uno little dirty station when the name Nationwide, yeah? Me never hear no ask the Prime Minister, how comes you have 28 bank account? How comes 400 million run through your fucking account when the people them locked down? Yeah? No, we don't say that. Oh, Mr. Prime Minister, oh the no, look, at school. You, Delia Morris, you, Minister of Education, you walk around and with a moped. In a school, a beer, we think near mall. People, before we come over this, people in a foreign, England, America, what, tell the people in Jamaica, some of the people in a rural area where not really educated about mall, tell them how dangerous mall is. Be a mall in the hospital and in school and them like a politician boy run about third term. A prison for going on. That me I couldn't know to. That me I couldn't know man. A prison for going on. You know. Look on the hospital. Go down to KPH. Go down to KPH is a disgrace, brethren. Disgrace. Them never have no machine. Now working at the hospital them. For your goddamn friend, private practice. How Jamaica fear run, so brother. Enough. You see, uno down a corner region, down a west. Mobi, uno need to protest for the hospital too, you know. 21 billion and the hospital still more up. Come on. I don't understand that, brethren. I don't understand that. But I'm going to say people are politicians.
My brother, all me know is that God not sleep. And let me tell you this. Every wickedness and every wicked man have their punishment in line waiting. So when them think them do we wrong, them do themselves wrong. And when them think say God asleep, God watch over us, God see everything where they happen. And I can say this, them better try know. Try know say judgment day they come for them. And I could even in the grave then there. Them have a piece of beaten. Forget. Now, not just the healthcare system popped down since these people come in power, but also our education sector as well. Now I am going to play this video and I want you guys to listen to this video very, very carefully. And remember to like and share this video and also subscribe. Alright?
There was a Gleaner report recently that stated that 70% of students at Pembroke Hall High School, the grade 7 or first form students that is, are either unable to read or can only do so at a third grade level. Now, is this news to the ministry? And if not, how long has the ministry been aware of this situation?
Okay, all right, that's the first one. Okay, all right. I saw that report on Pembroke Hall High School, and it's always sad when you see those reports. And it is the reason why we are focused on literacy. And you would have heard me announce that come September, from grade 1 to grade 3, we are timetabling reading. It had been taken off of the timetable some time ago. and we are putting it back on the timetable because we cannot afford for our children to leave primary school not literate. So that's our policy position. Now, we have instances like this where students are entering into high school that are not literate. And that's why we've put in some new programs. We call it the tactical approach, where we're focused on literacy in those schools that are challenged. And so our reading specialists are working with them. We're doing more interventions, and come September, for all of those schools, because we've identified the schools that have the issues, all of those schools, the children will now get breakfast, because we realize also that for those schools where we're having the challenges, the students tend to come from challenging circumstances. And so we have to be intervening on multiple fronts in order to address it. And so it's happening there, it's happening in other schools, but I'm happy that, at least in this instant, I can say that the ministry is already working with the schools to ensure that we do something about this literacy problem. And it is really a problem that we have to address in Jamaica, and that's been our goal, and it's been articulated. No child should leave primary school that's not literate.
Yes, Minister, but in case of the fact that we already have evaluation exercises such as grade 3 diagnostic or grade 4 literacy and numeracy, and PEP itself, if it is that you use these tests to detect whether or not a child is literate or numerate, if it is possible for a student to go through the grade 3 diagnostic, the grade 4 literacy, and PEP and make it to high school still not being able to read or at a third grade level, wouldn't it detect, or wouldn't this be a way of detecting that there are gaps in the education system that the ministry has failed to plug up?
I think there are gaps, and I think it's clear that there are gaps, because you do the grade 3 test, and that tells you what's happening in terms of numeracy. And I've been to many schools, and there are some schools that will show you this was the result at grade 3, and this is the plan that we have put in place, and this is how we're seeing it change from year on year. And they'll tell you that they've been working with the ministry, they've been putting in intervention programs, and they're seeing success. And so we have some schools where you have leadership that is spending a lot of time on the tests, and that's going through it and doing interventions. We even had a new one, which we started last year, which was for every student at grade 5 that was seen as underperforming at the level. We did diagnostic tests for 2,000 of them last summer, and this summer we're going to do it. So all of them that we find that are underperforming will now get a diagnostic test over the summer holiday. And so there are more interventions like that that we need to do, but we also have to work with the school leadership, because we do have a board, we have a principal in all of these schools, and it's very important that we showcase the schools where they have a problem at grade 3, and you see by grade 6 it has been addressed. And what that means to me is that it can be done, and with the right leadership and with them taking the tools we have in the ministry, that we can definitely, within another 3 or 4 years, we can eliminate this problem. But it takes the board to be proactive. A board has to be proactive. And remember, all these children at Pembroke Hall High are coming from primary schools. And so the primary schools have to take that ownership too and work with us in the ministry in addressing this.
And last question on this topic. I believe it's something you spoke about before. There are cases where there are students that may have undiagnosed issues such as dyslexia.
Yeah.
And when you see a headline like this, I think the stigma would be that these children are quote unquote not bright, when that's not necessarily the case. But in terms of making sure that students who may have learning difficulties or disabilities in that are diagnosed, and you can say, all right, this person has dyslexia or ADHD or something that's preventing them from being literate or numerate, what is the ministry doing to ensure that these children are properly diagnosed?
All right, good. And we're starting a little bit earlier than the grade 3 test. And we are training our teachers to be able to pick up issues. And what we say to them is that when you pick up any challenges, you need to encourage the parent to come into the ministry, to come in and get a diagnostic test. obviously that's one area that we have to improve on, because there's a long waiting list for the diagnostic tests, especially at the facilities we currently have. And that's why we're building a new facility, which will be open this year, in order to do more diagnostic tests. Because I don't know if any of you have ever done a diagnostic test for a child. It is very involving. So you get the papers and you have to fill it out as parent. You have to take it to the school, and the school the teacher has to fill out a portion of it. Then the child has to go and get assessed, sometimes over several days, and then an entire report has to be written up. So it's not a 1 hour assessment that's done. It's actually a very, very involved process. And what we have to do is to have more of those individuals who are trained in that area. And we have a limited supply here. Just like Minister spoke about his Barry Wint scholarship, what we're doing is providing scholarships for individuals who want to train in that area. The Ministry of Education has scholarships. We've also said to UE, you need to work with us in terms of delivering more people who can do the diagnostic tests, but also we need clinicians who can actually work with the children when it's diagnosed. Because if you have ADHD or you have other learning challenges, you need someone to work with you. Or speech deficiencies. We know there are probably 2 or 3 who you can make an appointment with. It's very hard to get an appointment with a speech therapist for a child. And so we have to have more of those, and we're putting our money there. We're putting in scholarships so that we can address that, because invariably, and I can see it sometimes when I walk in a classroom, I can see that there are those 2 children that are sitting over there with their eyes glossed over because they're not receiving what's happening in the class, and they have undiagnosed learning challenges. And so I take the opportunity, and I'm being long-winded like Minister, following in your footsteps, in encouraging parents to take their children to get assessed. Because the teachers have said sometimes the parents don't want to acknowledge that there may be something wrong. And it's okay. We can fix it. And I always tell parents, especially parents of autistic children, who will come and tell me their child has a bit of autism. I say, don't worry. When I was at Harvard, one of my classmates was autistic. They do brilliant things, and it depends also on what level they are, but let's try to get the interventions in. And Minister, you want to talk about that area?
No, I was just saying that the focus for this year's Barry Wint Scholarship involves biomedical engineer, medical physics, speech therapy. So Barry Wint is also offering scholarships as a priority. Nursing and midwifery, occupational therapy, radiation therapy, and dental nurse therapy. So we are aligned in terms of the shortages of the skill sets, and we will finance persons who are interested and who apply, with the intention to come back, of course, or to practice.
Stay.